Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back to the Daily Dharma with me, Dina. Thank you so much for coming and joining, lending your energy to the reading. I unapologetically am coming in fresh out of the garden with my ponytail hair. Don't care. How are you guys doing? You guys getting enough time out in nature? Let's see. Let's start with the code cards and see where our energy is focusing at today. That's kind of a big stack. Let's peek though. The infinite, communication and co-creation, evolution, synergy, alchemy, heart chakra, divine masculine, crown chakra, the unlimited self, manifestia, discernment and tantric journey. So it seems like right off the bat we're looking at the type of connection that we have with certain individuals and the way that we want to use our energy. And so it seems like the way, one moment here, apologies, had a tickle in my throat. So there's this infinite that you are connected with here. And it looks like you're ready to build upon this infinite and evolve your own energy here. And so, yeah, working together with your own heart alchemy to make your decisions, to create clarity, to break through, and not even to break through your programming, which is part of it, but it seems like to stand up in your own right for your own thoughts and your own contributions. Because with tantric journey, discernment, and manifestia, it seems like you've really taken some time to think about why you do the things that you do, and you believe in the things that you believe in for a specific reason. It's part of your path or your calling. It may even have to do with traits or behaviors that came down your generational line with this evolution card. And I'm seeing that those tuned into this message are probably going to feel connected to taking something to the next level, something that our parents or grandparents or so on had started for us. It seems like we are moving into the next layer of this. All right. And we get journey to wholeness. Exactly. There's this rainbow energy that keeps coming out. I see that there's literally soil and dirt staining my hands. Forgive me, my gardening. Journey to wholeness with unique gifts underneath the deck again. And I'm seeing magic with gracious receptivity as I open that up. So we're definitely connecting more and more with our starseed collective individuals, third eye, chakra, pineal perspective, and ether, the seamless unspeakable. So maybe there's something that your ancestors, I was looking up and I saw 333 in the timer, something that your ancestors or predecessors in a position, even on the material level by itself, something that other individuals may have wanted to accomplish but didn't get there, something they didn't even have the audacity to speak into their manifestation. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a laborer energy, and as I said that, out pops the worthy card. It's as if we're working amidst a type of in his image, in her image type of a path that was laid out for us, where somebody wanted us to be a certain way. But it seems like, yeah, I'm getting this, if you can see what I see. I was hearing that song, "A Child is Born," some kind of biblical reference there. It's a Christmas song. So what is the connection here? What is this worthiness and moving to the next level here? There's There's something where you're channeling something through. Let me sit with this message here. You have a lot of manifestation capacity as, okay, yeah, exactly, as this starseed elemental. Yeah, endless opportunities as well. This is all what's under the deck here right now. This unique gifts keeps coming out. So you are uniquely gifted, but with romantic love, it seems like that is something that's on your mind, something that you're manifesting now, that there's been some type of a change. And I want to go back to this rainbow frequency here. And where else did it just pop out? It was on this Journey to Wholeness card. There's this channeling of all of this infinite divine energy through the systems, and there's an outpouring of this rainbow frequency. It was coming through as a unified chakra field. And look at what's under the deck, this right order. I'm seeing that the various individuals coming into this time in reading, we're having all of these mini chakra level ups, and each one of us will have different things going on in different regions where we're working through one coping mechanism or another blockage or some other limiting belief or self-worth issue here, or resistance to our own magic, something like this, needing to understand how to receive the help that we need in this world, how to speak the highest into form. And it seems like with this right order, it's like as we're putting things into the right order, the various people that are doing this work, it's like these chakra systems are all coming more profoundly online than they have in the past. And I'm seeing here too that the Ancient Future card is under the deck here as well. So there's something coming through in the right order, in the right timing. It's something you intuitively recognize coming into your life, and it's something you've had faith in. So you've held some type of like that, holding a candle. It's like a vigil, something holding space for this romantic situation, perhaps to manifest in your life, to be gifted with this golden opportunity from the divine. Yeah, leveling up into a divine union. Oh, so yeah. So here we have this, and then look at this. Divine union. Up, leveling up. It's like an ascension connection here. And violet flame below that with power. It's a power couple and a powerful connection. Under the deck, we have right. I love it when right order and writing comes out together. So it may help to manifest, to write things down. It can help you to place your I'm kind of getting this image of having a strategic planning session with your higher self, with your spirit team, however you define it, maybe with some of your best friends that have your highest interest at heart, that can communicate with you on that level about what it is that we need versus what it is that we are sometimes drawn to, for better or worse. And it seems like you're having this strategic planning session about how you're manifesting, what you are seeking. And let's see what else is here. So some of that writing might be the journey to wholeness, the healing that goes through the chakra centers. Some of it might be the manifestation, the conjuring. Some of it might be just like listening to spirit, free writing, shifting. There's something that resisted changing before, and it's moving now. So what is shifting? Let's see, integrity. Okay, and caretaker, feline, and voice come out together here as well. That's interesting. because I'm sensing that there's something that wasn't shifting before. It might have to do with somebody being in alignment with another individual. Could be both people were just doing different things, and now there's this shift in people, as I see 1010 are coming into greater alignment here. And it's like there's this witnessing of a consistency over time, this integrity of character, and seeing below the character mask that one would see when somebody is only taken in once or twice. It's like over the course of time. Yeah, and there's something, I was hearing this through a messenger on YouTube earlier. I think it was Salt, the channel Salt. Check that out if you wish. It's very interesting. I like that. But she was talking about how sometimes there's this link between individuals where one person, through many lifetimes, they've been interacting with each other, and one individual is struggling with possibly being seen or witnessed or validated, something like that, and then the other person is getting something else on the opposite side, but because of the power that the one that hasn't been witnessed is holding their power, this other individual enjoyed being able to help and support the powerful individual. It gave them extra ego credibility internally. And so it was validating some type of a need to take care of other individuals on their path. But there was something specific about the connection between the two. And again, I'm back to my channel. I was just referencing that because it came through. But this with feline and voice, it's like there's something very independent, sensual, otherworldly, and yeah, highly independent that comes through with the way that you use your voice, the things that you say, the things that you pay attention to. Your unique gifts shine through because you have this rainbow aura field, this unified chakra field. And we've got frequency shift and knowledge. Somebody's gaining the insight. That's kind of how I get it. Like, not only in the way that they see the other individual, but there's something intuitively in their own life, or both people, that are getting resolved here and allowing for this union to take place. But the knowledge card here too, it's like until you know something, you can't respond to the information. It's like no matter how many times somebody tells you something, until you understand it, until you see it, then you can't really, you can't move on and have that as a foundational piece of your knowledge base. Love. There's a love level up here. And I think that this knowledge coming in with this frequency shift is understanding the difference for some of these individuals, the difference between love and lust, or the difference between feeling secure and taking a risk and daring greatly. And for other individuals, this is the difference between attachment and someone who makes us feel a little bit I don't know what the counter would be to that one. I kind of lost it in the middle, but you can fill in the blank with that one as it pertains to your story. But it seems like the love is like also the knowledge and the shift that happens when you can consistently witness another individual over the course of time and the feelings they evoke within us. So it's not like, oh, I need this person. It's like, wow, I'm interested and intrigued by this individual, and I want to lean in closer. And it's not about the fascination. It's not about the beauty or the lust. It's about something a little bit deeper, something unexplainable, something that is immediately recognizable when the eyes meet, when it is meant to go on. Yes, contact. The eye contact is extreme, and it's the starseed elemental. It's the unique gifts of the starseed elemental and this other individual. I'm seeing this as the individuals that are tuned into this broadcast, and this starseed elemental as the one that you are perhaps attracting, because it's almost like you've already had your growth cycle in this starseed elemental, but although this individual holds the codes, they're just this seed that's starting to have this rainbow glow up now, if you see what I mean. This doesn't mean that they're behind you or I in any way. I think it's just talking about, here we have these endless opportunities, and I want to show you this conception, passion. Some of you should be aware, if you don't want to conceive on the literal sense, because that's an opportunity here for some. And loving compassion, root chakra below that. There's some need to transmute passion and objectification and material pursuits into the simplicity behind it all, if that resonates with you. I want to get some of these handwritten cards and see what else we can bring through. Every day I'm adding to this deck, and I can no longer hold the whole thing in my hands, but we'll see if I can stretch my hands to get it done. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know about this? It does appear to be some type of a divine union. So this can be connecting with your spiritual team in a more profound way, but it is presenting in this reading as your connection with another individual. So just read it as you want or as you must. Let's see. Let's get some specifics. Let's look at first our collective divine feminine viewers and see what it is that you need to know from spirit. Divine feminine viewers. All right. I'm seeing first right perspective with that right order. So shifting your perspective into the right mindset and the right receptivity to be aware that maybe somebody's flirting with you or that somebody does hold a flame for you. Sharing your wins might put some into turmoil because bitterness blocks them. They think you kind of brag sometimes. So I don't know if we're talking about someone else that's got you overcoming this perspective or if it's the individual that you're attracting. It seems like it's someone outside of the situation, but either way, it could definitely block them to this union, because if they still have this bitterness about their own level of accomplishment or their ability to be humble versus to have healthy sense of self-pride, they might not understand that. They might draw conclusions about the type of person you are based on some type of assumption. Censorship of your life. You've lost your muchness. You were much muchier before. Exactly. And somebody's over here saying that you brag, but it's gotten in your head, and it's time for you to reclaim that within possibly the next 48 hours, because I feel like it's time for you to shine, to recognize that this healing is going to continue to make you shine brighter and brighter. And it's up to you, whatever type of exchange you want to attract, one that wants you to stay small or one that loves the brilliance that you're bringing in. Retreat, withdrawal. There's some type of an abandonment of something that wasn't in your best interest here, and a rejection of something that's more pride, ego, fear-based. And we're getting somebody with a sporty vibe. Every breath is both meditation and manifestation. What is it that you are fueling and feeling here with love or fear? You get what you ask for. Ooh. Yep, that makes sense. This third party individual that says that you're bragging, I feel like is one of your frenemies here. And they're playing some type of stealth tactics games. I think that they think everything you do is about them, and I don't think you were even giving them much attention, but they keep trying to contact you because they have some type of ulterior motive. I'm not sure what type of games they're playing, but I think that you're not concerned because you know that you're going to be protected in this situation, and you're just staying open to the universe to show you how to step and where your pitfalls are going to be at, because you're not about to step in any traps with any low vibing MFers. Under the deck, look at this, brand new to the deck today. We have the 7 sensations that came through as the 7 deadly sins and the potential things that we could work through towards correcting that, healing that in our own body, called out. They can't believe you said what you said. So those that have some type of pride could balance that with some self-love. For instance, those that are feeling greedy are being asked to expand your ideas and perspectives around generosity and sharing, maybe even receiving versus taking and demanding. I think you'll understand this, so I'll just pop it up there. If anybody wants to look at that, I'm not sure those are 100% what would be exactly the flip side of that. Somebody's mistaking your high vibrational happiness for an easy and carefree life and mind, but luck has little to do with it. You create your own opportunities by your perspective. They wanted you to chase them originally, but you've got heightened self-awareness. You're not going to play anybody's games. Ooh, witchy woman. All right, feminines, let's close this up for you. Somebody with light features, eyes, hair, or complexion might be an air sign, or somebody who just really loves deep conversations and inspired minds. You kind of expand them, you help them open up. There's something else undermining your effort, though. Veiled insults from someone else, or maybe some old situations that are still mired in all of these low vibe things. But you've got this conqueror dragon spirit able to hold your own. Mind your mind, guard your tongue, spelling. You are creating your reality, so don't let your trust issues dictate what you're about to receive. Believe. Oh, and we get romantic adventure. Give me 3 steps, mister, and you'll never see me no more. Intimidation tactics, scared of commitment, shallow waters, and suburban vibes. So I don't know what all of that means for you, but it looks like somebody might be worried about making this leap, this transition, because they've been surrounded by all these shallow individuals, and yeah, it looks like possibly somebody might be spoken for as well. So let's move into the divine masculine. What does the divine masculine need to know? And feel free to take the masculine, feminine polarities both towards yourself. What does the masculine vibe need to know? It says thriving outside of the matrix. So you might have a side hustle, or you just really don't give two flying F's. Mature feminine. Somebody's caught your eye, I think. Instant attraction. Corporate ladder. Somebody might be looking a little polished, or somebody that's thriving outside the matrix instead of the corporate ladder. Somebody who's really got this tough exterior, undefined by past trauma, current holdings, or old opinions. Somebody who remains almost nebulous and mysterious to you, changing and shifting and growing and glowing. It's like you can't help but give your attention. So let's see, what else does our masculine need to know at this time? You've got, you reawaken parts of me I thought were long gone. Tree of Life DNA. Exactly. We have that DNA above. I think that some of you may be looking to have children because we already talked about that. You might have different groups rallying around to gossip and discredit your achievements and efforts, making you feel a little shit about yourself. Oof, too hot to handle, too cold to hold. I think that you're raising your standards. Someone else has kind of gone back and forth, and it's either on or off or back, or, we're on today, gone tomorrow. Raise your standards, know your worth, because this just kind of keeps you in that fear and doubt. And then you also have mirroring you to gain popularity. Somebody doesn't have their own authentic identity. And so that's why they are so triggered by you all the time. You're non-compliant with groupthink and ego games, and you're high value, handle with care. And I feel like this back and forth stuff, it doesn't honor your soul. And so the more that you start to understand what else you have in these endless opportunities and being receptive and open to change and taking a risk. Ooh, yeah, big mad because you did what they never dared to try. Pluto, you're about to transform something and make a huge power play, it looks like. And Pluto has extreme strength, and it brings forth all of the shadow side. So if you have not been honoring your needs in a situation, they're going to come right out. You're about to anchor some higher dimensional vibrations. And I feel like it's through this union. All right, let's get anything else here. Fear of missing out, between a rock and a hard place. Momentum, leaving the scene. Astral traveler, leaving the scene for a different dimension. Getting workaholic over here with some weaponized incompetence. Somebody who always says they can't do something, a victim mentality. Bold, direct intelligence, a force to be reckoned with. Dang. Birth and death, portal priestess. And then the second pile here is 0 to hero, dealing with some targeted attack. Possibly somebody who has a preppy vibe. We've also got Jupiter, which is bringing in your abundance here. Something's real legit. So, and it might be a Libra. Maybe this is the individual that you're attracting at this time. Or simply your ability to stay very diplomatic and even-minded about this and to seek out the truth. So what shall we end this on? Let's get us an animal totem and see what wants to be with us on the week ahead. Two interesting ones coming out here. We've got sea turtle protection with personal choice. So personal choice is all about closing your eyes and envisioning whatever comes to your mind. And if you want to cross-reference that with what type of animal, where do they reside, what strengths are they known for, what wisdom do they share with you, embrace these qualities. And the sea turtle comes across as protection. It always reminds me that your home is wherever you go. It's within yourself. So you will never be abandoned as long as you are at home within yourself. You're master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And your happiness is top priority at this time. So under the deck, we had this one spinning around, snow leopard, self-reliance. We were getting a little bit of that vibe at the beginning, I feel. You're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So 2 of them in a row. I love how so many of them have overlapping words. Something happy is some happy divine union, either with yourself and yourself or with a romantic partner, is on the horizon. And this beautiful protected union is unfolding now. And under the deck, I noticed that elephant had flipped upside down, and it reads, greatness, love is your strength, leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. And persevere and you will succeed comes out on the turtle, and success comes out on the elephant. And I noticed there was another hit there too. Maybe you caught it. Wisdom. And then under the deck here we have polar bear, mystic. So there's a lot of shamanic, great. This elephant is like the earth guardian energy, that great of the greats. So there is something very mystical, very divine, and very protected that is unfolding for you in this coming time. So decide for yourself if it's romantic or if it's something else, but it definitely looks like that protection here is coming out with the violet flame, protecting this and transmuting anything that has held this divine union unnecessarily down from taking flight and from taking off. Below power, we have assistance and change of mind. Yes, that perspective shift that we got right off the bat is, and then both the shift and the frequency shifting cards here, talking about this powerful shifting of awareness and mental capacity to understand what is unfolding and have faith in it. If this is describing a specific situation, keep your vibe high and believe in yourself and just keep working on the unfoldment of your own healing journey in the meantime. Changing up the recipe might help you. So whatever you do on your daily routine, getting better fruits and vegetables, more rest, more exercise, whatever it is, you're looking at a quantum leap, a timeline jump. Unify with Earth chakra. That's a material union coming out with what we've already got. Somebody's been thinking of you all damn day since you met. You seem so informed, experienced, and articulate. You are born to lead, and they can't help but connect with that. And they love that you also love animals because they are an animal person as well. You're leading a very vibrant and exciting life path. You don't let stuff pass you by. You don't let things hold you back or hold you down. They're still battling some old demons, but they're working it out. And can't take away my dignity comes out again. That one's been coming out a couple times the last few days, and it's all about no matter what anybody took from you or made you doubt about yourself, your dignity is fire. It really is. Leaving the scene for alternative dimensions, missing in action. I think you're taking off and going into a higher vibrational place where these low vibe entities cannot reach you. So you are protected. Your union is protected. And check out the other material we got here on the channel and hit up some of those buttons if this resonated. Take good care, and I will see you all in the next one.